What's up, YouTube? COD4Man221 here. Wombats are part of the Japanese campaign Parts Iron 4. We've had some setbacks, not really me. I'm doing quite well actually in Pacific, but in the European front, Berlin is now conquered by Great Britain. So here's what I'm doing. I'm ordering my forces, my 20 divisions, over to this front. I'm gonna try to capture Danzig back to help give Germany. That's kind of that was their new capital. Mainly just to make them hopefully hold out a little longer. Meanwhile, I'm still continuing to boost relations in the Soviet Union. I've also now added, I have 27 mountain divisions I'm going to send right to Hiroshima, and I'm going to send them over to the Alps here, where I'm sure we're going to be fine. You know, if Germany falls, that's okay. I mean, it's going to suck, but I'm at least going to have troops along the mountains here that can help against the Allied forces. And then I do have these guys I'm going to have to pull off the front line. I've also organized my units in the theaters here. I'm going to pull these units back to basically be along here, because I gotta have push back these guys again who keep invading, and I need to. There's a lot to clean up around here, but there's a lot of stuff going on. So I need to take over. Yeah, they're using Greece, so we have them cut off, right? We have the Suez Canal and the Straits here. We own that at Gibraltar, so it's not like they can get out of the Mediterranean, but we also have the French ports, so they're probably. Yeah, they must be going through France to play nail invasions from there. So I've noticed that I have a ton of fighters in reserve, so I'm going to deploy 400 of our level 2 fighters here. Let's try to give us, I'm going to deploy another 400 to try to give us air superiority. Because I want to combat some of these guys. In southern France, they don't really, they have a ton of fighters actually, but that should hopefully help out my allies here. Okay, elsewhere in the war, we lost submarines. They're still pushing the Pacific in the Philippines here, so I'm gonna resume on that. Actually, I'm gonna hop back to Europe here, because yeah, we don't have a battle. Okay, these guys don't have a battle plan there. That's fine. Yeah, sooner than later. Now we have all these U.S. forces over here too. Okay, we should hopefully collapse Danzig here. A lot of divisions here. Oh guys, just go like right. Oh, I guess you have to. This is Danzig's port. There's a movie about Danzig that I watched. It was in Polish. I have a fort there. That's what's killing us. Yeah, it was an interesting movie actually. I'm gonna have to switch around my laws too at some point here. Okay, we now have our fighters. I think we're gonna first take back control of the Iberian airspace here. And if no fighters are operating, let's send these guys actually to southern France. And that will help. How about down here? Do we have enemy fighters in Italy? Not really. Let's go over the Alpine region here. Oh, there's all these bombers. So hopefully we start shooting down some of these enemy bombers. Okay, forces. Let's go cut off the ports again. Slaughter these guys here. I mean, the only good thing about this that they keep sending troops is it just allows us to keep destroying their troops pretty easily. And look at us, we've surrounded Belgian troops down here completely. So that's going to be more of their forces killed. I wonder if we could cut these guys off here. So incoming edge of the province. Okay, that will cut off those units. These guys managed to grab a port. I can't be everywhere. Okay, let's bring those guys over there. I really care a lot about what's going on in Europe here. Wow, they've pulled all their forces off the front line for some reason. Oh, they're making a big push in northern Italy here, and units are redeploying like crazy. Okay, Danzig's captured. We'll now basically be able to wipe out some more divisions here. 6 more French, well, Swiss and Netherlands divisions. Okay, then I need to counter these guys in the south. How about my units that are here? I will switch them. I know they're in the wrong thing. These are more Marines. That'll be good. Okay, I'm going to give them a command. I want them to garrison right here. So they should hopefully start moving. Okay, now I'm gonna have to go take over Palmero there. Look, the British are taking over Sardinia too. I'm really hoping Spain... What are you doing, Spain? Like, you have... The way's open to Paris. Okay, I don't know where to put these units, honestly. I think I'm going to bring them back down to Italy. So they can strategically redeploy. As in, go. There we go. So I can maybe help with a push there. At least our Air Force is doing some damage. I'm not going to research any more national focuses. Naval bombers, we're going to need these. Working on decryption. Yeah, once we get this, we'll switch over our fighters, which we just did. Yes, let's finally get the... Just give me a penalty. We'll finally get the great aircraft carrier version of this. Okay, let's switch over our production now. Okay, fighter 3. Okay, whatever more we can give these guys. Close air support I'm not too worried about. We're working on upgrading our guns right now, so that's positive. Okay, we need to train more research from the Soviet Union. Really, they decide not to attack Germany, because we'd be in real trouble if they did that. Okay, I also need some more synthetic factories, because we're low on oil again. Okay, we're currently constructing... Yeah, Luzon, we're working on the port. Okay, we'll put those to the top. Those don't take too much to build. Okay, well we have the... Oh, this is not even... This is probably not even connected, is it? Okay, well. I'm going to invade right here. Hopefully that won't take you too long. Reserve convoys again. Okay, we're not cut off here. We are kind of surrounded. Okay, decryption's done. Let's go for encryption down here. Okay, we have a pilot here, which is good. We need more air experience. We have plenty of military experience. Okay, that airplane is also finished. Working on the naval bomber. Okay, working on the variant for that. 1942 still. Tanks are looking good. Let's start researching. It'll take about a year. I think nukes are probably going to be the way to win this, to be honest. Okay, how are we doing in Europe? Good. My units should cut off the British forces here. Looks like my Air Force is doing quite well. I said until the British put a bunch of units up here. Okay, that's a problem. Let's see, we have combat here. I lost 2 convoys. There are U.S. submarines operating here. They don't have to listen. So like they can go straight through the canals and stuff, basically. Okay, I'm wondering, do we have any naval bombers I can use? These are carrier naval bombers. I honestly, I gotta worry about the United States here. I cannot be stretching all my forces completely by doing this. I mean, sure, I have some tanks in the south here, right? But I mean, these these are just a couple tanks here. Like, I need my navies to protect my own islands and do my own operations here. Speaking of, this guy can actually go, so we're going to invade Midway here. And how many days? What's kind of cool is they have a little counter here, which lets you know how close they are. So he's about halfway done. We're wiping out Philippine forces here. Pretty easily, actually. They really didn't put up much of a fight. Yeah, they have 3 divisions in their right here, which means our Marines will be able to take this easily once they're ready. Okay, I'm very curious. Let's see, these guys are moving. If we can actually take Midway, that would be excellent. Okay, time to go back to Europe. Most guys are moving. I'm going to switch them over to the European theater here. Okay, we've taken over this island again. That is very good. What's very bad is how these guys are now pushing in. Taking a little bit of territory. Look at all these divisions. Good, the Philippines are gone. Okay, this guy's army needs to do something. I'm trying to figure out where I want to send these guys. Okay. Break you up into 2 little armies again. I want you to invade Malta. And you guys I want to invade here. Now, do we have naval superiority? I don't know. We'll have to see. Probably not. Okay, I know I have a bunch of planes in reserve. There's not big enough air bases down here for me to use them. Yeah, we're actually... Whoa, okay, there's like 700 fighters here now. Okay, killing allied air fighters would honestly be a good idea. So I'll deploy even more of those guys. I do know I'm running a little low on manpower, and that's fine. Did the Philippines just capitulate without even getting the capital? Yeah, they did. I do want to deny that there's so many little naval bases I should be invading that I just can't be bothered with right now. Okay, our tanks are going to head back up to the north here. That's where the ports are that I want to actually use. Oh, that's Guam right there. We were looking for Guam earlier. Who knows? If I get a large force, I'm going to keep building up units. I've got Marines here. I wonder if it would tell me how many units actually have this. I know it's probably somewhere it tells you how many units are actually using this. I don't think very many units are using that one at all. Okay, let's train up some more of these units. We're going to need them to fight the US or the Russians. I really hope it's not the Russians. I am still improving relations with them. They actually like me right now. A lot. So, yeah, I'm hoping that'll help us out. Okay, these guys need a mission. And the Alpine region is your mission, boys. So we're pouring in a lot of fighters to shoot down their bombers here. Okay, we have an invasion in the Middle East. Yeah, this one's obviously not gonna go because I need a ship or 2. Okay, guys. We're gonna work on... Oh, we're under attack here. Stay right here. Oh, look at this. I'm like, all my notifications are kind of being blocked here. Did we take this? Okay, we've taken Midway. Excellent. Next step is Hawaii. These guys can just be unassigned. They can garrison that. Okay, now... Okay, let's see, this... Our subfleet... We'll control these areas here. Yes, good. Good, good, good. I have these units just hanging out in South Korea, I know. Okay, I want this guy to go in ready. South China Sea we do not hold anymore. I mean, honestly, if there's no enemy ships there, like, can we see how many ships are operating in here? They used to say that. Okay, so it's just air superiority because there's no ships there. He's gonna go in ready. I know you guys have some low supplies. That's okay. You can go in ready. Okay, research. That was our airplane here. So we're on nuclear research. Let's work on some of our ships here. Half off for our carrier and... What are we really building here with our production? Are we really... Okay, we're building carriers and subs. So let's go for the carrier. Just make it really cheap. Actually, it's already cheap because it's 1940. So let's grab the, like, ultimate submarine there. Okay, the US just lost some ships there. Oh no, the British just love to land everywhere, don't they? Okay, I need to send... I don't have a ton of fleets because they're kind of... I just really need to be... I know I'm making a ton of convoys here. Oh, so nothing's being delivered because we have no convoys, and we need oil to get those convoys. At least we're working on these synthetics, so that should help us. Okay, those guys can't do anything. How about our units? We're surrounding some more British forces. Good. Yeah, I just want these guys to push in. Because we want to narrow the front. I will send some, like this unit right here. I think these Marines should be able to basically take over that. Good, these guys actually have no port if they don't. Italy, I'd be worried about myself if I were you. Yeah, I'm losing men here. Trying to get down here, but it will be worth it because they need us. So we have the best encryption, or decryption, so they shouldn't be question marks here. Okay, please defend what you guys can. He's almost there. These guys, it's just that little navy they have there. You know what I bet I can do? Let's go into my navy here. My main battle fleet. I'm gonna break off all my destroyers into a new fleet here. Give them a good commander. I don't really care about AA, but might as well. And I want... Okay, no, you're not going to repair. You're going to go into the Mediterranean here and give us superiority so we can actually invade down here. Okay, so we have our forces here. They're really pushing into the mountains here, which makes me kind of nervous, but at least they've cleaned up that area down there. Okay, we're having naval combat on the ridge here. US subs. Oh, and our forces are landing in Hawaii. We're gonna kinda... I should probably take over these islands too. Okay, these guys are gonna now go. There we go, we'll take over this part of the Philippines. See, every time I look at this side of the screen, I'm happy, but when I look at Europe, I'm like, oh my goodness, we're so screwed. I'm trying, though. Oh, extra construction is always welcome. So we'll take over Hawaii here. And then next we go to Los Angeles. I'm thinking if I can get enough of my troops across, that would be, could hopefully just blitz, because I don't think the U.S. is a lot of garrison in their own thing. So we're losing the subs, but my destroyer should be over here. How many men did I end up losing, actually? Okay, we lost a couple. So, interesting. Pearl Harbor has fallen. USSR is going into Turkey. Turkey is not in the Axis, so that's good. Still sinking my convoys. Can these guys? Yes, they can go. Okay, so hopefully we can actually take these over. Okay, back to Hawaii. So we'll just capture the rest of Hawaii here. That's a major U.S. naval base out here. It's like level 10. And they have a spam of bombers. Should have known. Now, I wonder if we can even take Malta. They do have a good defense there. The answer is probably not, because we have minus 43% penalty and they're pretty dug in. However, we took this over. So we'll at least draw them, get their fighters off this area, because that's what's hurting our ships here. So I'll grab the coast here, get the port. And make sure, yeah, we just overran those Belgian forces there. So we need to take back the Mediterranean, which involves taking over Greece. I don't think Greece is that strong necessarily, but this is, you know, Germany's like taken over by the United Kingdom here. Definitely should not have joined them. I'd rather taking these guys on by myself. Okay, Marines, got a new invasion for you. And that invasion is going to be Los Angeles. That is where the invasion shall start. Now we're going to need 22 days. We're going to need a couple to control these three. Oh, darn, they're like, instead of going to straight to the, they should go through like the minimal amount of zones to do that. Okay, subfleet. I want you to go here, here, and there. This is giving us range too, having these naval bases out here. These guys are suffering attrition. I've not been paying attention. Okay, that's done. Should probably get better, better field hospital. How about my destroyers? Where's my little destroyer fleet here? They should be getting some combat. No, they're still dying. Okay, let's try to capture that island. Why are you garrisoning against Portugal? Like, you're at war with, like, the world here, and you're worried about Portugal? I wonder if we could actually push them. I wonder how likely... Switzerland, how likely are you to surrender? Not at all, but they lost 600,000 troops. So Germany's definitely getting squeezed. They're about to be pushing the Soviet Union, basically. So we're dying from all directions. We even have an encryption advantage on these guys. There we go. Maybe I can get to burn. Oh, there's so many. The UK doesn't have, they must have like, yeah, 10% of their population. They have 100 divisions. I'm sure people are just giving them divisions too. That's the main thing. People are just giving them divisions so they can, it shows under their control there, that flag. Okay. African theater here. And execute. So this way we'll just keep pushing these guys back. These Marines are here to clean up this little pocket. Naval action here. Greece lost 2 convoys on my destroyers. They're sinking my convoys left and right, and I'm not building these things quite too quickly. I don't know why I have convoys over here, actually. I need to take out Malta. Historically, during the war, Malta actually did not even fall. Waiting for reserve convoys. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Just make max convoys that you can. We need so many resources. That's the problem. Aren't these synthetic oil factories helping? I mean, we don't really need oil though. It's really the steel we need. You know, it may be worth just closing our economy and just not having any exports. I'm gonna do it. This may be a mistake, but I don't want to be exporting anything. See, that gives us a surplus of a lot of different items here. So I'll just be trading 8 from you, Soviet Union. 104. Good. Okay, now I don't have to worry about resources. I mean, I know I'm not going to get any factories now because I did that. Okay, let's see what's going on in Europe. Nothing good as usual. Yeah, we made a little bit of a push here. My mountaineers should be superior in the mountains. I actually have like if I was able to actually land troops here and cut all these units off. I mean, France has very low national unity, so if I was able to do that, that would be amazing. But you know, at least we're forcing British troops back in the... We'll get close to South Africa here, take them out, another Commonwealth gone. Now we are training more troops, more tanks here. Yeah, these units are all going to be used in the invasion of the United States when we get there. We could technically do it right now, but we need the western seaboard. I want more of these units actually trained up before we can before we'll mount that attack there. But that will definitely distract the United States, I'll tell you that. And France should have a coup in 1943 if I'm correct. September 19th. I don't know if we'll make it by then. My fighters have been absolutely decimated here by enemy fighters. They're down to 94 out of like the 700 I sent. These are my good fighters here. Let's take a look at the losses for the years or the months. We lost 2,000 enemy fighters. Our fighters were lost, and we shot down 1,300 bombers. It was about even then, so yeah, we shot down a ton of enemy airplanes, so we took some heavy casualties of our own. Oh, can we get a pocket here? Yes, we could... Oh, this would be good. Okay, just keep holding those units there. Because if we can cut off units, that would be very good. Yeah, the Mountaineers were a great idea to actually bring over here. Got on the Western Mediterranean under control. There we go, maybe you can land and take this island. Okay, Africa's going well. Some more units have been cut off. Some Belgians, we don't want them to actually get away. Make sure we overrun them. These guys are still moving. Okay, you know what? We're not screwed here. That's for sure. Not yet. In Europe, if I can keep Italy in the war, Germany's going to surrender, right? But if I can keep Italy in the war... Oh, come on. Look at all these divisions I'm pushing in right here. Come on, guys. We need to take these guys over. Look at all these. They have like a gazillion troops right here. Yeah, I know it's not actually a real number. I need some break. Germany, don't just run off the line like that. Hey, we took this over. Why were the U.S. forces not on the actual part with the port is my question. Okay, so these guys will be... So I don't care what you do, as long as you're not declaring war on me. I'm gonna go land and take back North Africa. I will launch another invasion of these guys here, though. Maybe we can actually succeed this time. We'll see. Okay. So these Marines are going to need to go down here. Yeah, we'll get these guys to, they should be in 2 armies. These are my tanks. So I can ship my tanks over. Okay, the British do have a fleet here, surprisingly. How are we doing? Are we able to cut off these units? No, of course we haven't. They're evacuating. They're getting their units out of the pocket here. I need to attack them to make sure we don't allow that to happen. Look, these units have no organization whatsoever. Neither do my units, though, apparently. Okay, attacking into this mountain is not working out too well for us, apparently. Even though we have better commands. Oh, that guy's a level 9? Damn. Okay, so... we try to put them in a pocket. At least we push them back from this area here. Oh, the French. Son of a gun, the French took Spanish Africa. Okay, so they took that back, which isn't good. Spain has a ton of troops they're just not even doing anything with, not even making... Do you even have a battle plan, Spain? Oh yeah, you got battle plans. No way to actually properly execute those battle plans, though. Oh, Europe is such a disaster. Okay, I don't really care if you're in one army or not. You know, let's select our tanks, put them in a different army. That way the battle plan can still stick. There you go, that should be less planning. Okay, 28 days. I think we should go. Where's our main battle fleet here? Or Japanese fleet too. Okay, so they'll be right here. They'll hopefully control some of that. This is where my summary production after I research the carrier. Our factories are blown up. Even less of those. Just I need to work on my fighters, because look at all our factories for our fighters are just damaged. Okay, convoys are making 3 a week. We need steel. Okay, good. We have steel. Our fleet is taking a lot of attrition. So So it's important we take back parts of North Africa here. Can these guys go also? Oh yeah, destroyers. Wow, look at all that. It honestly maybe not even worth, once these guys get to Africa, maybe not worth risking them even going over the Mediterranean when there's enemy ships like this. Okay, can these guys go now? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna switch our Japanese subfleet. Western seaboard here. And then I want the Japanese fleet too. There we go. And you guys should... Okay, we'll do this. We have the Hawaiian Ridge though. Oh, there's a subfleet. Subfleet, you stay western seaboard here. And Japanese fleet too. Yeah, so now they'll go. Okay, once these guys get going, send these units here. We are invading the USA, but we're going to do that in the next part. I'll see you guys then when we invade LA. And if we can just push in the United States... Oh, I should have launched a coup. We might as well just start. Our convoys are really being... 31 convoys sunk here. Okay, well, I hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys in the next part.